So put the bottom back on. See the bottom? It has a hole. It has a bottom to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
It has not been cut from the board, right?
Not been cut.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's start with the top. The top has no bottom.
Mm-hmm. Tops generally don't have a bottom.
Right. So what I'm going to do first is take my serrated rib
Ouch.
and
Scared me.
score that. A little water on there. Back to the bottom. So this is it's a soft leather hard, I guess. You know, it's still kind of flexible, but all that tackiness on the surface is gone. I'm still going to be able to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these and I'm going to continue to throw this. Okay, so it's still pretty soft. So because this is still attached to the bat, you can just flip it over.
Nice.
You kind of eyeball it,
You're pretty perfect with everything.
and then
You didn't measure that second one, did you?
And you don't like it at all, do you?
so get that.
Problem done.
You know, this is where it gets kind of tricky because if this isn't pretty close to center, it gets really hard to throw.
Oh, I bet. I
So-
hadn't thought about that.
It's pretty close.
Why didn't you cut it
Yeah.
off first? Is that so you can press it down?
Yeah.
Super.
Oh, it's scrunching that bottom down.
Oh, it's okay.
So I should be able to.
Mark will fix it.
I should have threw these a little bit there. I didn't leave myself enough. Usually with the lip, I can just pinch it closed. I don't know if I lift enough here.
Yeah, very cool.
So leave yourself a
I
little
was
bit
just
bigger
gonna
of a
say
lip.
the same thing.
But you understand what I was talking about when I was
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
So it's like a T shape almost at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm just getting it off center. I think that's on there enough to get it stuck. So now if you just take your wire tool right up to the top, slide it through. And if you know, kind of like that, you just come down here, take your needle tool, cut it off.
Make it open.
Oh, he's just cleaning it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I cut it uneven right there. So now I'm going to go on the inside and press those two seams together.
So when you're pressing them together, you're not pinching them together. This time you're pressing
No,
out.
I'm sorry, I'm pinching them. I'm pinching them
Okay.
down.
Okay, like you did on the outside.
Because he left a lip on
Okay.
inside and out.
Right.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
I just know if I had gotten that distinction, I would have just tried to smash them up and push them out.
No, they're being pinched down.
Okay.
And then once they're pinched down, then is when
And
you
then I
kind of
can smooth it
compress.
out.
Yeah. So then the walls are even again, because otherwise you have that lump there.
Yeah. Yeah, like all my pots from Martina's class. Make it real thick before you get attached.
So to smooth that, because you're going to get that ridge of clay on the inside and outside where it's thicker because of those ridges you left that you pinched
Yep.
together to attach this. I'm kind of working up and down that seam with the rib on the outside and my finger on the inside. So I'm just,
Thinning it out.
yeah, thinning it out. Yeah, you can still almost see the outside. I should have left a little more there. It's okay. So now I've got a pretty tall cylinder that's pretty even in thickness. Like I don't have to worry about, because that's the hardest thing about throwing something tall, is that now I have to sort of reach up and keep my elbow straight up and down, which gets hard to pull because you're kind of like, it's all weird. But so it's hard to get that weight out of the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Your pitchers and jugs tend to be heavy. Well, this way, all this weight is already gone, so I don't have to worry about coming way down here to pull all this clay up. So I'll start down at the bottom here. Press out.
I know.
What's that?
Good. It's good. We're impressed, Martha.
Thank you.
Want it perfectly balanced. Gene, that might be the only way I can get my 6 inches. Put 2 pieces together.
Linda, I know you can do it.
So you can throw pretty tall. If you can handle like 5 pounds
Never
of
tried.
clay and throw a cylinder, all of a sudden you have a
You can
10
put 3 or
pound.
4.
Yeah.
And you can just
right,
keep
could,
adding,
You
can't
could
you?
throw a middle
Yeah.
section
Yeah.
that's cylindrical, so I could have added a middle
Is that
section.
what we did? We threw the
Would you,
bottom
would
in
you,
the
are
middle,
you pouring that,
and then
or
threw
pulling that
Yeah, she
deeper
did
so
3
that you
pieces. She
can
did 3.
then
I didn't do 3.
That
but
was
she
a
did
bit
do it.
taller.
Yeah.
go ahead
Yes.
and
That, the one.
do more things with it?
Is that second class level?
This?
Is it bigger? Did you pour it thicker, the whole thing? I mean, not pour it.
I only ended up with 2, but I think there was a third piece on some of them.
No, it's pretty thin. I mean, it's a little bit.
Should I be on it?
Yeah.
That we all did the
That we-
I mean,
flowers.
it's
all did
thick.
our
It's a
stuff
little bit
on.
thicker up at the top because I'm still.
Yeah,
gonna-
yeah, that's, I see.
But it's a lot like down
Yeah,
here's a lot
right.
thicker.
You're right, I feel. It's about it.
Not today. Well, you can certainly do it that way.
That's pretty.
Okay, so now is when I'm going to start working the top back in because I'm going to bring this form back into a small opening like that.
It's very meticulous.
Like a big jug.
Actually, sorry.
But I was
Your
matched
big
because
rib right there.
watching anybody show them, they did that.
Sorry, I'm going to rim the inside.
Scary part, putting it down in the bottom. To take back home.